Hi there, guys. How's it going? So, I'm just going to go over Xabi Alonso's quotes that have come out when he's done his press conference today, and I'm also going to touch on something from the I'm gonna call it the Book of AKM, right? Which kind of link I don't know could kind of link into Liverpool's way of thinking. Um, it's something that was mentioned earlier this month. So yeah. Anyway, so the comments from Xabi Alonso are: I had a good meeting with Bayer Leverkusen, and I have informed them that I will stay and continue at the club. After a lot of talk about my future, I used the break to reflect and make my decision. This is the place to be for me. My job at Bayer is not over. I want to help the club, help the players to develop, and the board is great. It is all fantastic here. I'm still a young coach, but I think this is the best decision for my future. I took my time and I am sure about it. I'm grateful to Bayer Leverkusen, the board, the players, and the fans. I feel that this is the best way to continue together. I have also informed the players it's true. My deadline was this week. It's a matter of respect, and now everything is clear. I am not going to comment on Liverpool or Bayern Munich. These are big clubs and I have strong links with them. But I'm in the place where I want to be. It's not time to decide my future now. I want to develop at Bayer Leverkusen. Now, that's basically his statement, shall we call it. I just want to find this other one I want to. So Guillaume Balaguer has also added a few more to it as well. There's a bit more as well. So he's added this. This is Xabi Alonso. There has been a lot of speculation around my future. We have been busy and focused, and I wanted the international break to reflect a bit better. I had a very good meeting with the decision makers, and I decided to stay at Bayer Leverkusen. I feel this is the right place to develop as a coach, and I have to feel it. And right now, I feel this is the right place. My job here is not over. And then Guillaume goes on to explain a little bit more on what he thinks around this situation, saying, people around Alonso have been saying to him, ask yourself, if you can improve on this season, if you win the league and win the cup, how can it all get better? But he feels speculation, which went to another level in the last couple of days, could have affected an amazing job that has taken Bayer close to 2 titles. Doubts about his future might have undermined his authority with players, not knowing if he was staying or going, and might have broken the positive team dynamic. He also thinks there is still room for improvement. The club will do a big effort to keep most of the squad together, gaps will be filled with better players, and he wants to stay to learn more. He has only been a year and a half in his first top job at the elite level, and he is only 42. Xabi has no rush to get to the biggest peak in the game. Now, I've seen a lot of Liverpool fans claiming that they think that Real Madrid have tapped him up, and I don't know, guys. I wouldn't go that far. It does sound like he's done basically the right thing. How many managers have we seen that jump? Graham Potter, for instance, from Brighton to Chelsea. David Moyes, Everton to Man United. How many managers have we seen in the past that have jumped to the highest level and, once he's only been a manager for a year and it's not worked out, so it does make sense as much as it's a bit of annoyance and a bit strange, but it does make sense. And, at the end of the day, you got to give it to him. Do you know what I mean? It's his decision. He can do what he wants with his life. Anyway, the next bit that I wanted to cover up was basically this. So, on the 20th of March, Chris Bascom wrote an article confirming that Hughes had been appointed, and he basically said that now Hughes was in, that the search for the next manager would intensify. Now, I think this is probably down to the reason why we are seeing Liverpool pull out of this race for Alonso, and they weren't going to wait for him and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Allegedly. I know his comments don't really go with that. But, Liverpool would have known about this decision for a few weeks now, I reckon. And, yeah, it's intensified since Hughes has come in, which was 9 days ago. So yeah, I reckon that Liverpool are a lot more further ahead with getting the replacement in. I don't think we're any close to an announcement, I wouldn't say, but yeah. Anyway, guys, it's done. Alonso is out of the race. So, out of those remaining, the ones that are continuously linked, what do you think, guys? Amorim, you know, he's someone I've been leaning towards for the past month or so. He has a little bit more experience than Alonso. I think he's a couple of years younger as well. De Zerbi, I don't think that one's going to go down well with a lot of fans. I was listening to some videos earlier on from Simon Jordan at TalkSport, and he was basically saying that he comes across a bit like a Conte, and he could be a problem with his personality, which I don't think would sit well at all at Liverpool. And then Gary O'Neill seems to have come out of nowhere, doesn't he? He seems to be getting mentioned a fair bit, but I wouldn't put much credence in that. Now that we've obviously not getting Alonso, I hope we get Amorim. And yeah, you never know, guys. This might be a blessing in disguise. Amorim could be the next Jurgen Klopp. You know, he has won a fair bit over in Portugal, so he's got a bit more experience than Alonso. So yeah, let's see what happens, shall we? And if anything else crops up, guys, I'll be back with another video to you. But until then, I'll catch you in the next one.